Mary Kay, the Browns held their last practice here before their scrimmage on Friday night, and really, it was a day for the defense, especially when the Browns went to a goal line drill. Hugh Jackson said that the defense was just better in that stretch. And you know what? That's good news for Browns fans because the defense also forced a few turnovers today, which is something we didn't see last year.
Yeah, you know what? The defense really got after it today, and you have to love that. Even though Hugh is an offensive coach at heart, he's got to love the fact that the defense batted down balls at the line of scrimmage today, got interceptions, and had that really great goal line stand in the siren drill when it was live tackling, and they stopped them cold on 4 plays down there. 4 for Tyrod, 4 for Baker. So it really was good to see the defense get after it today.
Now, we mentioned the interceptions. Myles Garrett tipped the ball up in the air. Terrence Mitchell came up with one. Demarius Randall had the one that Garrett tipped. Terrence Mitchell has been playing really well at that cornerback position, and he's coming on out there.
He really is, and right now he's a starting cornerback opposite Denzel Ward. He has overtaken TJ Carey for now, and he's making the most of it. Again, with a play like he had out there today where he just made a really nice play on the ball on a pass that was intended for Corey Coleman. That's the kind of thing that you have to do out here in practice and that he'll have to show in the scrimmage tomorrow night.
Some highlights on the offensive side. Jarvis Landry, a really great catch in the corner of the end zone, and Tyrod to Jarvis remains kind of the theme of this camp, as does Baker to Rashard Higgins. Baker got the crowd pretty excited when he had a little seam route to Rashard Higgins. I think it was about 37 yards, something like that. It was a beautiful throw, beautiful catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, those two guys really have got it going on. And I think the real beneficiary of that early on is going to be Rashard, because I think it's helping him make this football team, and he's also got an opportunity to get some playing time because of what's going on with some of the other receivers this season. So it's really been great to see those two connect the way they have.
Now, the bad news is the offensive line remains in flux. Kevin Zeitler, he's going to miss a couple of weeks. Hugh Jackson didn't seem to indicate that it was going to be real long, but look, a couple of weeks at this stage when you're trying to get that line together and get these guys to gel, you've got a new guy starting on one side of him. It would be nice to have him out there this early.
Yes, you cannot underestimate changes to the offensive line at this late juncture. I mean, you've got, like you said, you've got a new left tackle right now. You've got a new left guard, and now you've got your right guard out for at least a couple of weeks. And when you think about it, you also have a new right tackle in Chris Hubbard. So it's a completely overhauled, revamped offensive line in a state of flux right now, and they're going to have to work overtime to get their timing down, to get their feel for each other, because as we all know, we hear it over and over, those 5 guys have to work in sync together. So I think it's significant that Zeitler's out for a while. Friday
night is the scrimmage here at the team's training facility in Berea. They were unable to use the stadium for this. So give me real quick one thing you're watching tomorrow at the scrimmage.
Well, you really want to see Tyrod be interception free. We have seen him throwing some interceptions out here, and he's got to score in the 2-minute drill and on the goal line and in the red zone and in those situations. You have to see the offense scoring the football because that's all that really matters, right? And then from a defensive standpoint, some of the stuff that we saw today, you want to see the takeaways.
So that will be tomorrow afternoon or at 4 o'clock, and of course we will have full coverage for you all at cleveland.com/Browns.